Since 1971, developers have come together to create and be a part of what is known as the UDIA, a body that is trusted, that has integrity, and has continued to contribute to the great developments that we see here across South Australia and Adelaide. I'm proud to represent this organisation, and I want to thank all the members for all the great work that they've done over the last 50 years, and no doubt will continue to do into the future.
Our involvement goes back, to the first meeting. Norm Stokes, who was my father, he was at that meeting.
My earliest recollections of my involvement was that I was very much a junior at the table.
Well, there was only about 38 members when I first came to the UDIA, and then within a very short time we were up to about 300.
I think the founding fathers saw that there was a gap in terms of representing the interests of urban developers in the state.
Obviously we have challenges with infrastructure, policy and planning, and all those things are things that are tackled by the UDIA. They're not always very visible and easy to see, and it happens behind the scenes.
And I think the fact that they were a complete entity, they could go to the government and had more clout with the government.
We don't necessarily tell them. We try to get side by side and give them advice that's to the overall benefit of the whole industry.
I think there are a number of differences in development now compared to 40 years ago in I guess the sophistication of approach.
I think it would be a different environment that would be operating in, a more difficult environment to work through if the UDIA hadn't been doing all its advocacy work over the past many decades.
I mean, once upon a time it was about stringing up an electricity wire and putting a water main down the street.
It wasn't just cutting a piece of land up into blocks of land, they were putting other infrastructure into it to make a complete development.
Having that senior management level involvement, sitting around the table on a regular basis, meant that we dealt with the real issues that were of concern to developers.
So the issues now are far more complex, and I think the membership has moved with those times.
I found that the people that wanted to be involved in UDIA knew that they had to put the industry first.
The willingness to put aside individual preferences for a common goal and outcome that has good results for all, including the community, is a real distinction.
I think we have matured from those early days into being, the premier organisation concerning development in this state.
I'm very proud of where the UDIA has come over these years, and I wish it all the success in future years.
And may you continue to be relevant, professional and dedicated towards delivering great outcomes for South Australia.
Thank you. Thank you for what you've done for the South Australian development industry.
Built upon the strong foundations of UDA members over the last 50 years, we will continue to work for a better development sector here in South Australia through our connections, through the trust we've built up, and through the commitment we have to making South Australia the best that it can be.
No, I'm not singing Happy Birthday 21. No one wants to hear me sing. Record that.